Congratulations.
Thank you.
So the last time you were here, 2009, good hair.
That's right. I was here for good hair.
So all of us women who have to wear weaves for work felt really good about that one, let me tell you.
People like that movie. That's the best movie I ever made, is Good Hair.
Actually, people love that movie. They really did. All right, let's talk a little bit about this movie. Once again, you've cast two beautiful women.
I like beautiful women.
Rosario Dawson, Gabrielle Union. To be your, you have this love triangle going on. So is this... They're good, right?
They're good. They're great. They're always great when you start them. A little later, it gets a little hectic. But when you start a love triangle, woo! The first 10 days of a love triangle is amazing, isn't it?
Perfect. What was it like working with them?
It was amazing. They're both very, very talented actresses. They're great producers because they were really all over the script. I had a good time with both of them.
Very nice. Okay, now the cast in general, there's, I don't know, about a gazillion people in this film. A lot of them are your friends.
Some of them, most of them. They're all my friends now.
So what did you get to get all of them on board? Like, how did you do that?
Sex. It's what it is.
You had sex with them?
I had sex with most of them.
It's a high price to pay.
Pictures, but they ask for a pic, give them a pic. That's the game now.
Are you shocked that you got any work done with all of your friends in the same space? It must have been non-stop jokes.
Sometimes we just filmed, when we weren't supposed to be filming, and that stuff's in the movie, so.
I want to see those outtakes too. That'd be awesome. Listen, congratulations to you. Have a great night, and we're all really happy to have you back in Toronto.
Thank you. Take care.
What do you think of Toronto, other than Drake and The Weeknd and Tracy McGrady and Vince Carter? What do you think of when you think of this city?
Really, really fun, multicultural city, great restaurants, food. I've been here many times. A lot of fun. People like to come out. The bar scenes are great. The restaurants are good. The hotels are fun. It's a fun city, man, and it should get notoriety. It's fun to come up here.
Now,
this is my second time at the festival, but I came up here too, and I used to have race cars. So like a couple of years ago, we had a race up here, like an open wheel race. That was crazy. Fun.
Very cool. Yeah, no, it is a cool city. Speaking of fun,
yes,
it had to be a really good time. Look at you guys just here on the red carpet. You're vibing. You're having a good time. You're busting jokes. Are you guys on all the time? Are you funny all the time? Do you ever have downtime where you're just quiet?
Well, sure. I'm a family man. I got kids. I got a wife. But at the same time, when you're out here like with guys that you admire, you love, you have a good time. This movie's going to show that. Like, we had a good time on this movie. We hadn't really seen each other since shooting, so that instant energy when you like go right back to the set when you had the shared experience, we're having it again right now. It's fun. So
have you seen it yet?
I have not seen the movie yet. I'm hoping this boy, because as a director, Chris Rock funny, but as a director, that's a lot to give to your friend.
Anything could happen, right?
I'm like, yeah, and it was funny when you did. I'm like, my man, you my partner, man. Like, why you?
That's a lot of trust, though. That just shows your friendship.
Yeah. This is what I'm saying. He don't know what he has. He has all his friends to show up. I'm a direct.
Okay, let's talk about your role in the movie. You play a reporter, a very serious reporter, and I am a reporter.
I know this.
I want to know if there are any tips maybe I can learn from you. Here, take the mic.
Ooh, wow. No, I think that the reality is not letting your interview be taken over. The main things, because I think that's one of the most beautiful parts about it is that so often I think there's not enough of a voice sometimes with the journalist, and I think that's really important because you have to remember that the person who's reading it or watching it or anything later is also not just getting an unfiltered celebrity or star or singer or whatever. They're getting it still through the perspective of this other person, and that perspective is really key. And I think that's why so many journalists have been able to make such big names for themselves, because they have such a good way of kind of getting to the point and evisceratingly smart type of questions, And I think that's what's really necessary is someone who's not just kind of going like being let me frame you, but actually go let me really put your feet to the fire. Let's ask you some hard-hitting questions, And that's important because it's a little therapeutic sometimes to get these conversations out and talk about it and really think, yeah, what was this experience like? You know, what did I get out of this? Because I've been doing this 20 years, and it's really good to have all of those interviews to look back on and go, wow, that's how I thought. That's what I don't remember even telling that story. I don't remember that story anymore, and now I'm glad that I have it, you know? So that's what I really liked about it, actually, was really trying to think about her perspective, and it really changed my opinion a little bit, I think. I mean, I have a lot of journalist friends, but still, it really changed sort of the whole perspective on it. I have to say, I really love the fact, though, like, I had my head shaved for the film, and I was like, I'm a journalist. I don't have to, you know, I feel like as an actor and something like that, so often I have to be really careful. But, like, all of a sudden, it kind of changed it up, and after that, I've had this now 2 years. And I'm kind of like, I don't know, the character kind of stuck with me of just being like, do whatever. She's a kind of Renaissance woman. She does multiple things. And it's like, just do you. Have fun.
Good for you. I love that. You're a smart cookie. You're a good person for the role. Tell me a bit about working with Chris Rock.
Chris is amazing. You know, he really is so easy. You know, he works really well with everybody. He's very smart. He's very smart. He really gets things in an unbelievable way. And he would do this thing almost like, because we had so many different comedians that would come in, and he would get them to do these little moments, and he was like a conductor with them. Like, he knew exactly how to work with each one to get the most amount of funny out of them, because he would get them to improv. And he would know, like, do I lead this person I need to lead a little bit, this other one I need to almost pretty much give a line reading, because you're not going to get your funny in the way that you need to say this line, because you're going to try all this other stuff, but you're not a film actor, so I need to help you with this. And then it would just hit all of a sudden, because it's like, I wrote this line with you in mind, so I know you can say it, you know. And like, it was just interesting watching how he behaved differently with everyone. And I think it really makes it, that's what makes it so perfect. You know, you really have to, especially as a director, you got to be able to get in there and know what you want. And he really did, and he did it in a really unassuming way. Like, the director, I mean, the DP would go, I need another shot, and he goes, for you? For you? All right. Like, it was always like so fun and like relaxed on set. I have to say, it's one of the most amazing experiences I've ever had.